How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. I got a question from Emerick in my last video from yesterday, and he's asking, well, I'll read it. It says, my U.S. Mint Silver Eagles and Maple Leafs come in sealed plastic tubes, like these. Should I put each bullion in those round capsules, or just leave them in the tube? I just leave them in the tube. They do rattle somewhat when I handle them, which is not too often, but even the slightest movements could scratch the surface of the bullions, ? A friend suggested place a piece of cotton between the top bullion and the underside of the cap to minimize the rattling. I wouldn't even bother with Silver Eagles and Maple Leafs. I wouldn't. I'd just leave them in this. Actually, this one is one that I can't open because I cut my fingernails too short. Let me zoom out a bit. I've messed with the exposure on this Sony CX405, so I'm seeing how well it works. So these, I just bought these at local coin shops. These are random dates, or I added them onto an order. And in my opinion, these are just fine to handle and store in the tube like that. And I'll show you some other stuff that I have encapsulated and why. These are Britannias here. There's actually a little piece of this from the Mint. They put a little styrofoam piece of popcorn in there. This is 2022 Britannia, but I just leave them in the tubes like this. They rattle a little bit. They're not going to get damaged. Also, the second question he had, would leaving silver stacked up on top of each other in these tubes cause any metal-to-metal discoloration of the metals? As far as discoloration and toning, here's one that's got a little bit of toning to it. Not much. There's probably one in here that's really toned up. But the toning, I could be completely wrong, but I think it has to do with how much it's exposed to air and being handled. So if you buy a tube of Eagles and just leave it in there, I think it'll stay the same pretty much forever. But again, toning is a natural occurrence. It's an act of God. So these could all turn black. I don't know. But I've never seen them all. I've never seen them tone inside of a tube. Other people can chime in. Have you seen, these tone up? I think just if you buy them by the tube, mint sealed tubes, I would just leave them like that and run with it. Okay. Third question. Those of us who have a sizable collection, whether silver or gold, are we stackers or hoarders? My wife says I'm a hoarder, and if it's any consolation to you, Emerick, my wife says I'm a hoarder as well. And he goes on to say, but I'm a selective stacker, not a hoarder, I hope. I don't grab every silver or gold I see. I buy and trade a little bit at a time. So I'm going to comment on his thing that I'm making a whole video to reply to his question. As far as capsules, I've got some capsules here, and these mostly came in the capsule. When I went to the coin shop and bought these, the Stagecoach Silver, this is kind of a generic round, but it was has 4 different quadrants, and I think these divisible rounds and bars will add a little extra collector premium down the road. But these came in capsules. There's a random Britannia, 2021 Britannia, that's in a capsule. I might have put this one in a capsule because it was really pretty. This I know came in a capsule. This for sure is just a generic. This is just an just Life, Liberty, Happiness, 1 troy ounce. Just a generic Liberty. This came in a capsule. This one also came in a capsule. This is a collectible. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. So this is a little bit more collectible. And this is, I can't remember the name, but she's got the silver skull mask on for like Dia de los Muertos. So this one I'll leave in a capsule. I won't expose that to air. And some other ones, I used to think like that. I used to go, maybe I should put everything in a capsule. They look so cool on YouTube when you get these tubes, and it's all full of stuff, but it adds to the premium. So instead of this costing whatever they cost right now, $36 or whatever, you're adding almost $2 to the price. So if it's $36 for a Silver Eagle, you put it in a tube, now it's $38 per ounce. So it adds a lot. And in one of my recent videos, I took this one, which I think is gorgeous, out of the capsule. I bought it, I put it into the capsule when I bought it, and then later I decided I want it outside the capsule. And that's partially because of Salivate Metal and his bad influence. He's got these, which I have in capsules, and I have one somewhere that's not in the capsule. So I really like these rounds. They're super pretty, and I wanted one to just have in the stack. Actually, I bought 4 of them. I can't remember if I gave some to my kids or not. I can't remember. But I like how these things look raw, and I do like to handle the silver myself. So this one is going to tone up. I try and avoid touching the face of it or the back of it. But I wanted one just raw because I do think that if you handle your silver with your bare hands, that there is some sort of benefit. I don't know if it's spiritual or some sort of scientific frequency stuff. But like these, I don't want to drop any coins on that. So I'm kind of protective of it, but I'm going to buy another one of these, and I'm going to put it in a capsule. This one, when I bought it, I handled it, and I was going to put it in the capsule, and I was like, no, I already handled this, so I'm going to buy another one. I really like these. This is my favorite piece of silver right now. That changes over time. But like if I go to a local coin shop and they've got these cheap, I'll just buy them, and then I'll buy an empty tube and slowly fill it up, and then that's it. But these are just bullion. They're not, I don't think you're going to be hurt by handling them. And if you bought them in mint sealed tubes and just, if you want to handle one, just buy an extra one and then handle that. I did that with, like my channel logo is the Britannia, what year? Now I can't remember what year, Britannia. But I bought a few of those and one that I actually carried in my pocket. So some of these here also, when I purchased them, they came in capsules. And some I put in capsules. Like this thing is so stunning. I was like, well, I'm putting this one in a capsule. I only bought one, but it's just gorgeous. A really gorgeous coin. So I put that in a capsule. Some of these other things, this came in a capsule because this is not the kind of capsule that you can, I don't think you can buy these because it's got like a weird edge to it. This SD bullion round, it's just a basic generic bullion round. I did not put in this. It came in it, and eventually, if I get some cool round that I want to put into a capsule, I'll pop this out and put a cool round in there, something collectible. This is let me see if I can show you. Man, this does not show up good in the capsule. This is a Malta. This is the Golden Eagle, and that really sucks. So it does interfere with the enjoyment of the actual designs, having them behind the plastic. This is a random Britannia that I bought. No wait, these I actually put in capsules. I have a monster box of Britannias, but these are the 2023 Britannias. And I bought 4 of each because one's got the king, one's got the queen. So I do have tubes of these also, but I don't put those in capsules. But these, I bought 4 of the king, 2023 king, 4 of the 2023 queen, and I put all 8 into these capsules. And for Christmas, I gave my kids each a king and a queen, 2023 Britannia. And then these ones are mine. I kept a set for myself just because I don't think there's any dramatic value difference, but it's something different that you don't see all the time, so I decided to put them in capsules. This is going to be a long video. I really appreciate the question. This is a 2001 Britannia, one of my favorite Britannia designs, and these have a good premium on them, and I wanted a really nice one so I put this one in a capsule. This wasn't a very expensive or a high premium round. This was maybe $1 more, but I really like the Art Deco design of the gorilla on there, the silverback. And so I bought only one of these, and I put it in a capsule just to kind of protect it. And I have a few of these, but I only put one in a capsule just so I can retain the original beauty of it. But that's some of the stuff that I put in capsules. Some stuff came in capsules. Some things I'll take out of capsules and just whatever. I'll throw them inside of a tube like these. I did it also with the 2021 American Silver Eagle. I've got some 2021 American Silver Eagles I bought because they have two different reverses. This is the Type 1. These are all Type 1s, I think, because I don't really like the Type 2. But I bought 4 of those, 4 of the Type 1 and 4 of the Type 2, put them all in capsules, gave them to my kids, because I've got 3 kids, and then kept one of each for myself. And actually my daughter, she had all her stuff. Her drawer looked like this in her room, where she kept her silver. She doesn't have a ton in the drawer, but she had some out, and I was like, we need to get all these, and they were our Silver Eagles that I bought at coin shop, so we got to get them out. So I gave her an empty tube, and we filled it up, halfway with American Silver Eagles, except for the 2 that I gave her that were the 2021 with the 2 different reverses. So I have thought about doing a date run. C.Y. Sterling, he's done a date run of Britannias. So he's got every year Britannia, and he has them in capsules. So tubed Britannias, I just leave like this. But if I wanted to do a date run and find all the cool different designs for the Britannias, I would put them in capsules myself. And just personal favorites, anything that's super special to me that I'll put in a capsule. I have one that's outside of the Salivate metal, outside of the capsule, that I really like how it looks when they're shown on camera, and I like how they feel in my hand. Anyway, now I'm babbling. So I don't encapsulate everything, just stuff that I think is rare, one-off stuff, unique things, and then stuff that I buy at the local coin shop that already has a capsule on it. So this will come out eventually and then go into some random bullion tube. Anyway, I hope that answers your question. Thanks a ton for the question. That was a really long question. I like it when people do that because then I can make a whole video out of it. So if anybody else has any questions on my opinion on the stuff, and that's all this is, my opinion, send it into the comments, and chances are I might do a video on it. But that's it. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. That's when I put in a capsule also. So hit the subscribe button if you like this kind of stuff, and I'll keep doing it as long as you guys keep liking it. This thing is just freaking incredible. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'm Babylonian. Later.